Whether you like it or not, we talk to ourselves every single day. Now, we may not verbalize it, but just like an iceberg, a lot of the things that govern our behavior happen below the surface. And if you don't believe me, let's try something right here, right now. Close your eyes for a second. Now, imagine that you've been given the opportunity to speak in front of 1 million people next week. What's your knee-jerk reaction? Go ahead, think about your first initial reaction. All right, open up. Did you get all excited and thinking about the possibilities of spreading a positive message to 1 million people, realizing that you're not going to get an opportunity like this anytime soon? Or did you immediately think about how scary it could be, how you're not prepared for anything, and all the obstacles that come in the way? You see, just based on that simple example, some of us might tend to gravitate towards what could happen in a positive way. Some people might gravitate towards the worst things that could happen. Now, as a Muslim, one of the biggest questions that come up is the issue of waswasa, particularly with how it relates to inner dialogue. Are the thoughts that I'm having from shaitan, or is it from myself? Now, this is a big topic, but allow me to share with you one simple reflection about this. The whole purpose of shaitan's existence is to get as many people off the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's deen. So any thought that comes into our minds that contradicts Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's deen, that's a good sign, that's a red flag that it could be from shaitan. Shaitan will test out 1 million different strategies in order for you and I to fall off the path. So if you find yourself having one particular thought, but then you dismiss that thought and you move on to another, shaitan will keep moving around until he finds something that clicks. We gotta be constantly on guard for that, because we might end up running into the same thing over and over again. It may start out as an initial waswasa from shaitan, but then the thoughts become our own. And every single one of us has our own unique challenges when it comes to inner dialogue. This is where I invite you to have 30 minutes with me as a free session, complimentary, no strings attached, where you can book a call with Kalam to figure out what sort of inner dialogue that you may have. There may be some things that might be preventing you from future opportunities. You might be struggling with something that constantly is in the way. Just 30 minutes is all I ask. Check it out in the link in the description below, and all the best on your communication journey.